Hello, everyone. Alright, I am going to talk today about the tetraforce theory. It's the theory, of course, that there is a fourth piece, the triforce. But before I say this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to note that I may be silent a bit, for I am actually reading. I might try to read out loud. Okay, let's start off with the official Nintendo statement, because they have disproved this. Despite all the theoretical, the evidence, Nintendo and Miyamoto have denied the existence of the Tetra Force on multiple occasions, for triangles removed from later designs of the Hylian Shield, and also the Hero Shield from the Wind Waker. Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Twilight Princess. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Simply for this purpose. But it used later in Super Smash Bros. Melee and Soul Calibur 2. Officially, the Tetra Force does not exist, though considered mere fan speculation. Who knows? Maybe they're tricking us. That's why I'm still gonna talk about the video anyway. Maybe I should have said that at the last part, but I don't care. Belief in the Tetraforce existence was sparked by people who noticed on Link's Hylian shield the pedestal on which a Hylian eagle is standing on as a fourth triangle, jumping to the conclusion that there is a fourth piece of the Triforce that had been separated from the others. Hence the name Tetraforce was the birthplace of guidance spirit was guarding or separating the fourth piece of Triforce from the complete Triforce above it, as it is seen on the shield. It later designs Link the Hylian shield, like the one from Twilight Princess, or the Hero Shield in Majora's Mask. The alleged fourth piece is missing. Tetraforce name controversy. Possibly, though, Tetraforce is not the correct name for the Holy Triangle. Considered possibly the fourth piece in the very first Legend of Zelda, there are only two pieces. The third one, introduced in the Adventure of Link, became the name Triforce, the first of triangle shape, and not the number of pieces. The Triforce will be called as so no matter as in pieces, as long as the overall shape remains a triangle. But it's easier than saying the fourth piece, the Triforce theory. So we're just going to keep on calling it the Tetraforce theory, so we don't have to go through the trouble of saying that extremely long sentence. So if this does become official, then we're probably going to end up calling it just the Triforce, but the Tetraforce theory is still the Tetraforce. Significant number of 4. In many Zelda games, the number of numbers 4 is represented more often than the number 3. Examples include the Minish Cap, the 4 elements red, green, blue, purple, and color. Instead of 3, the Majora's Mask in the 4 main lands of 4 giants in the games such as 4 Swords Adventures, the Minish Cap, there are 4 playable links, 4 layer links, or versions of Link. All in 3 games, the color seems the same. 1 green, 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 purple. I thought it was violet. Green, red, and blue have always been colors associated with the Triforce. Ganon, who possessed the Triforce of Power, is connected with red. Zelda aligns with blue, which aligns with Naru, the Goddess of Wisdom. And then then the green, Link. So where could purple come from? In the Minish Cap, 4 Swords, and 4 Swords Adventures, the Wind Mage Valley has obvious purple color scheme. Vati is after the light force within Princess Zelda, which could be the completed Triforce that came out of Zelda. So the Triforce is Zelda's baby. That doesn't make any sense. We're just gonna pretend that we don't care about it being in Zelda, actually. The proof of Vati's embodiment is the fourth piece, the antagonist, Majora's strikingly purple color scheme, but as far as color goes, we can only speculate. Furthermore, the light spirits from Twilight Princess, Eldin, Farron, Lanayru, and Ordon each representing their own province, with 3 of them representing a goddess: El Din, La Nehru, Ferran. The 4th spirit, Ordon, is in the second half of Farron's name. It's made clear by the creators. However, at one point of the game, these spirits ordered by the goddesses to seal the power, implies that their Ordon was not present in the time of the incident. Ordon, or Ordana, is not considered part of Hyrule, as mentioned later in the game by Shad. I hear he's not from Hyrule proper at all. It was supposed to be a hidden cutscene. You have never been to Hyrule. This is also supported at the beginning cutscene where he says, "You've never been to Hyrule, have you?" So it's probably a separate part. Kind of like in the Civil War. With that, the thing. We're not going to bring politics in Zelda. The 4th goddess theory. You all know this. Goddess of time, sand goddess, and Zelda. But Zelda already has wisdom, so we can't say that Zelda's a goddess herself anymore. Because you can't really say it at all. Because she does have power. Already have triforce. And the sand goddess, which is the desert colossus, and the goddess of time, which is basically the one from Majora's Mask. And the great fairy of kindness, which could represent the kind that it is kindness. That is the 4th piece. I don't know. Maybe Navi has it. It'd be funny. I am Navi, holder of the 4th piece of the freaking Triforce. The Light Force, yeah, we know that. But the Link, some people speculate that Link is the Triforce. Is the Tetra Force himself, that it's his own flesh and blood. Triforce is Shadow. It's because it comes from the Shadow Medallion, which has an upside-down triangle and 3 dots representing the Triforce. The Goddess Pearls, which, I don't know, I guess, I don't know. And the Light Spirits and Spirit Tracks. But this is my favorite out of all the series, because it just makes so much sense to me. Because it is another god that we physically see. Well, kinda. Fierce deity. It's believed that it is impossible to control the Tetra Force after obtaining it. Some people use the Fierce Divinity Link from Majora's Mask as an example. It's believed in the past incarnation of Zelda, the timeline, Link found the complete Tetra Force and became immortal. He could not control this power and caused much destruction, prompting the Golden Goddess to create the Song of Healing, which is used to seal the Fierce Divinity inside a mask. The child wearing Majora's Mask on the moon implies that Fierce Divinity may have been an evil in the past when handing Link Fierce Divinity's mask. In addition to that, a triangle over the muscles on Fierce Divinity could possibly represent a 4th piece. The reasons why I love this theory is that makes so much sense. The Fierce Deity, it does. It literally makes sense. Like, we have this god, and he's uncontrollable, though Link was able to control him. This could easily be, like, instead of, like, another Link from another play from Termina, or a Link from the past. Link from the past. It's funny. Or it could be Skyward Sword Link. Like, oh, hey, look. New piece of the Triforce just popped up. I'm gonna touch it. Die, you all. Yeah, it could happen. Maybe we can make a game about that. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But anyway, I think that'd make much sense. But, yeah, I said, here's my part about it. I say that this could possibly be true, and this could possibly be true. Yeah, it could be true. And, like, but there is a lot of evidence that I found against some of this. As you see, that that since it does represent like only 3 sides, so yeah, the name is, and the bird is probably Link's lost wing instead of like something that would carry the triforce. But I say the Fierce Divinity Link would be a perfect other god for the Tetraforce. And he could even be the Link that was present when, I don't know, I'm sorry for the backdrop, I was going just on and on. But it could be like, he could be the Link when, Demise and Hylia were around. He could be the first guy, and he could just possibly be made the thing, the Tetraforce, cause, and I don't know, maybe they didn't control him, maybe he's like, you know, he defeated Demise with Hylia, and he's like, I'm not gonna listen to you, Hylia, and, like, backed away, found, like, Majora, who's probably a, like, malevolent demon or something, and killed him, sealed his power in a mask, and before that, and Hylia, just to make sure no one messed with the mask, took Fierce Divinity and made him a mask. And his power and spirit went on into Skyward Sword Link. Easily, that's easy. And be a really cool concept, too. Zelda could totally use that concept, and Nintendo, you can take that. You can take it, Nintendo. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't care. It would totally be awesome. Well, that's it. The Tetraforce theory. And I have to say, pretty good theory. I mean, one of the best Zelda theories. So, bye. Comment and subscribe, please. Please? Alright, video ends.